Welcome to a mini meditating dragon 10-minute yoga arms. We're going to get those arms nice and strong. Gotta love my faces here. Also, this is me in full makeup. You will very rarely see that here on this channel, at least for now. From here, inhaling the arms up overhead, placing one hand on the ground, the other arm up overhead. We'll switch sides, so it doesn't matter which one. Inhaling back to center and then over. Just kind of stretching the body out a little bit. From here, interlacing the fingers behind you. Inhale up and then exhale, folding forward. You can be on your knees or you can have your legs crossed, whatever works for you. From here, bringing one arm over, stretching out the shoulder. Bring the other arm over. Maybe rolling out the shoulders. Doing whatever you like to just kind of warm up your arms here. I like to make little arm circles back and forth. Say hello to Halavar. Inhaling the arms up overhead. And then coming over once again. And up and over, other side. From here, making your way to high plank. Maybe moving back and forth and then lowering down chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. From here, making your way back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. You're going to continue this sequence on your own breath. This is really good for the triceps and for the shoulders since you're pushing yourself back and forth, lowering down and up. Continuing to breathe as well. This is hard, you can do it, it's okay. If you need to take a break, that's fine. From here, coming onto your hands and knees, maybe shaking out the wrists a little bit. Maybe striking out the shoulders, rolling them back and forth. From here, coming to a downward dog. And then you're going to walk your hands back towards your feet and then forward to a plank pose. So walking your hands back towards the feet and then forward to a plank pose. I just made a little adjustment there so then I could have better balance, so don't worry about that. But again, just walking your hands forward, plank, walking them back towards your feet, and then back forward. Yeah, back forward. Sounds so weird. You get it. You understand it. You understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, continue this on your own breath. This not only works out the arms, it also helps with the core as well. From here, coming into a child's pose. Short-lived child's pose. Coming onto your hands and knees, maybe stretching out those wrists. Taking a few cat-cows here if you'd like. You can either take the wrists by placing the palms down, fingers towards you, or palms up, fingers towards you. A lot of different ways. Experiment. I like to have my fingers pointing towards each other and then moving side to side. That kind of helps stretch out the forearms. From here, making your way to downward dog once again. This time coming into dolphin pose, so coming onto your forearms, we're going to do some dolphin push-ups. The way to do this is to make sure that your hands are firmly on the ground, fingers are firmly on the ground, making sure your hips are over your shoulders, and then walking your legs back to a plank, and then walking them forward, trying to get your hips over your shoulders every time you come forward. Your planks don't have to be perfect. The way this works is by pushing up from the ground, so you're not just letting your head sink down to the ground, you're trying to push away from the earth. Then holding in forearm plank, maybe moving back and forth, and then coming into child's pose. Maybe twirling out the wrists again, whatever you'd like to do. From here, we're going to do the same sequence over and over again. So we're going to do the chaturanga, downward dog, upward dog, all of that. So chaturanga, upward dog, and then downward dog. Come into plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. You can keep your toes tucked here like I do here, just because it's a little bit easier. You don't have to worry about untucking the toes. It's just another step in the process. You're more than welcome to, though. Feel free to take a break at any time, remembering to breathe, though, wherever you're at. From here, twirling out those wrists again, coming onto the knees. Taking a few cat-cows, stretching out those wrists again. From here, coming back to downward dog, and then walking your hands back and forth. If you notice little film jump, my camera decided to turn off after I did the rest of this, so I had to redo it. You'll also notice a cat appeared. The wonder of film editing. From here, coming into a child's pose, taking a quick breather. From here, coming into dolphin pose, so sending your hips up and back for a downward dog, and then coming onto your forearms, making sure your hands are firmly on the ground, and then walking back and forth, making sure you're pushing up through the earth, not just allowing your head to sink down or allow your shoulders to sink. It's not only good for your shoulders, but this will be good for future poses. Pincha, other things. This just builds a lot of shoulder strength. Maybe holding in a dolphin pose. From here, coming into a child's pose. From here, bringing one arm across to stretch it out, just like we did before. Switching sides. And time for a nice tricep stretch, sending your sending your arm behind you, pressing under the elbow, switching sides whenever you're ready. From here, interlacing the fingers behind you and folding forward once again. Inhaling up. Taking eagle arms, so taking one arm underneath the other, trying to bind the hands and then lifting up the elbows and then pushing the elbows down. You should feel a nice stretch in the shoulders and the upper back. You can keep the elbows high or low. From here, switching sides, so just taking the other arm underneath, lifting up and then down. From here, bringing your hands into meditation. Feeling your body settle. You can always repeat the sequence again if you want before you do meditation. If this is your only workout for the day, feel free to do that. But while you're in meditation, once you get there, just relax, try to clear your mind. Eventually inhaling the arms up overhead. And then bowing. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today. Namaste. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye.